Hey people, in this video, I'll explain what is mean by a relational operator. When we say relational operator, we have few categories or few operators in this category, that is relational operators. The category, the operators are nothing but we have equal and greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. So I'll be explaining each of these operators in very much detail. Then you'll be able to get the essence of it. And then we'll be jumping back to the hands-on session in our workbench. So what is meant by this equal to symbol? Earlier in my previous video, that is while explaining this logical operators, I have used this symbol that is equal to. Everybody know that in math, equal to is nothing but it's a kind of Boolean. Actually, it is actually validating something, whether something is equal to something or not. It is actually testing it. For example, if we have 50, whether 50 is equal to some value or not. That's what it is. So we are actually checking it. We have some column, whether this column is equal to 20 or not. This equal to is validating that this column is really equal to 20 or not. So I would say this equal to is validating that it's a Boolean. Okay. Now this greater than is nothing but it is actually checking whether this particular column is greater than 20 or not. If it is more than 20, like if this column is 21 or 25 or 37 or 81, whatever it is, if it is just greater than 20, whether it is really greater than 20 or not, that's what it is actually checking. So this is a greater than. This is also actually validating it. And this is less than. Whether this column is really less than 20 in the sense if it is 19 or 18 and so on till 1, if it is really less than 20 or not, that's what it is checking. Now it is greater than or equal to in the sense we have this column. If it is greater than or equal to 20, when I say this thing, it includes 20. It starts from 20, and if it is greater than 21, 20, then it is 21, 22, and so on till infinity. It just checks whether this column is equal to 20, or if it is greater than 20, that this column will check using this operator that is greater than or equal to. So this is greater than or equal to. Now this is less than. In the same way, this column, whether it is less than or equal to 20 or not, in the sense it includes 20, 19, and so on till 1. So it will usually check whether it is equal to 20 or if it is less than 20. Either of the condition is true, then this condition would definitely be true. So it is less than or equal to 20. Or equal to. So now this is not equal to. When we say not equal to, we are just actually talking about this not operator. So this not operator does quite opposite to the positive one. If we say it is equal to 80 and this not operator says no, this is not equal to 80. So likewise, this not operator is nothing but it's just checks whether it is really not equal to some condition or not. That's it. So if you just wanted to take some screenshot of it, you can just take this screenshot. Rest of the things I'm going to rub. Okay, so now let's jump back to this hands-on part where I'll be showing you the real use cases of this. Relational operators. Relational operators. Now, okay. So first, let's have a look. What are the contents that in our table? Select star from employees, control enter. Now we have got all the data here. Okay, so perfect. Now we want to use any of the relational operators, that is, let's first use equal to. I just wanted to check. I just wanted to fetch all the employees, fetch all employees whose manager underscore ID is equal to 122. I just wanted to implement this particular query. Like I want to fetch all the employees whose manager ID is equal to 122. In that case, I have to use select star from employees, and in the where condition, I should pass manager underscore ID is equal to 122. Why I have used equal to? Because I want to check whether this column is really equal to this number or not. If we press Control Enter, see here, I have got an employee name called Durga, whose manager ID is 122. By this way, we can use this equal to operator, that is nothing but relational operator. Now we can have another question like fetch all the employees whose manager ID is greater than 130. I want to fetch all the employees whose manager ID is greater than 130. Let's see what happens if we do this. So select star from employees where manager ID is greater than 130. This is what the condition is. If you press Control Enter, we have got all the manager IDs whose manager ID is greater than 130. See here, I have sorted this column out. So after 130, there is a number called 163, and immediately 177 and 186, 199, 229. So all the manager IDs that we have got is definitely greater than 130. Basically, this operator is checking whether this particular column is really greater than 130 or not. Let's move to another question. Fetch all the employees whose manager underscore ID is less than 50. I want to fetch all the employees whose manager ID is really less than 50. Then how to do that? In the same manner as we have did it earlier, select star from employees where manager underscore ID is less than 50. We press Control Enter. We have got all the manager IDs which are less than 150. See here, we have got manager IDs starting from 1 and so on till 40. See, 40 is the last maximum manager ID in this output because we have restricted that this manager ID should definitely be less than 50. Okay, I'm saying, I'm just checking whether this manager ID is really, I mean, does this table have any manager ID which is less than 50 or not? Yes, we have got some 43 rows whose manager ID is really less than 50, that is 50. So let's jump back to this another question. Now, fetch all the employees whose manager ID is greater than or equal to 30. So, so basically what is he trying to say is he needs all the employees whose manager ID is 30 as well as above 30. So we have to include 30 in our output. So in this case, I'm going to use select star from employees where manager ID is greater than or equal to 30. So basically what I'm trying to say is I am actually checking whether my entire data does it have any manager ID which is 30 as well as greater than 30. I want to check both the conditions. If it is equal to 30 as well as it is if it is greater than 30. If I press Control Enter, what happens? See here, I have got all the manager ID, but it does not have 30 because the entire output, I mean the entire table itself doesn't have any 30. See, if you won't believe me, then we'll just check. Select star from employees. Control Enter. Okay. Now I have sorted this out. If you can just check, you'll be able to know. See, after 20, the immediate manager ID is 40. So it doesn't have any 30. So that's why in our output, it does not include 30. If I place 40 here instead of 30, then it would include definitely 40. See here. What am I trying to say is here in this particular query, I said my manager ID should be equal to 40 and also it should definitely be greater than 40. So that's why it has included 40 as well as greater than 40. When I say greater than 40, see here 60, 80, all these are greater than 40. And before it has already included 40. So that's the use case of this greater than or equal to. Now let's jump back to this another question. Fetch all the why the heck am I actually typing all these things? I can just simply copy this thing, fill this part, and use it in my further questions. Okay. Fetch all the employees whose manager ID is less than or equal to 40. If I say this thing, then select star from employees where manager ID is less than or equal to 40. See here, I'm actually fetching all the employees. When I say all, this star represents all the columns actually. But here I'm trying to say is I'm fetching all the employees whose manager ID is equal to 40 and it is also less than 40. I mean to say it is less than or equal to 40. So my output should definitely include 40 and less than 40 numbers as well. So if I press Control Enter, I have got my manager ID as 40. It has included 40 as well as less than 40, that is 27 and other output as well. So this is the use case of it. Now let's jump back to another question. So I'm trying to fetch all the employees whose manager ID is not equal to 60. So what am I saying is I need all the employees, but I don't need any employee with manager ID 60. So my output should include all the manager IDs except 60. See here, select star from employees where manager underscore ID not equal to 60. So press Control Enter. I have got all the manager IDs here 1, 7, 40. After 40, there is no 60 here. Immediately after 40, it has shown as 80 because here I have clearly told MySQL to restrict manager ID equal to 60. So it won't include 60 ID in this particular output because I have restricted here with the help of this not equal to sign. The same query, the same select statement can also be executed using some different operator as explained earlier, as explained in my earlier videos, like select star employee from employees where manager ID equal to 60. Okay. And here in front of manager ID, you can keep not. In the sense, it is actually trying not to include 60 in our output. If I press Control Enter, sorry, I have given wrong spelling. That's why now it would definitely come. See, here also it has given the same output, that is 20 and 80. Okay. See here, it has given 20, 40, and after that immediately 80. There is no 60 here. So that's the use case of this 60. I mean, that's the use case of this relative, I mean, relational operators. The last example that I have shown you is you can do this particular output either this way and also using this not keyword as well. So either way is fine. Whichever way you like, you can proceed with that way. Okay. So here I have forgot to mention one such operator here. The operator is here between. Here between, when I say between, it is actually considering a starting point. When I say between, it is actually considering a starting point. It is also considering an ending point. And it includes all the digits in between this starting and ending point. Like it includes all the numbers which are included in the starting and ending point. So I'll show you a use case for this thing. Okay. Uh, the question here is between. So this is the operator here. Okay. So the question here is fetch all the employees whose department underscore ID fetch all the employees from department IDs 20 to 100. So I need all the employees whose department IDs are starting from 20 to 100. So I need all the employee IDs in between 20 to 100. So for that, what I can do is I have to use select statement, select from employees, and now I have to mention where department underscore ID is equal to 20 and department ID is equal to 100. Now here, if you can keep between, then this would be perfect. Here we have to use between 20 and we need not to use this thing. Perfect. Now, what I have done is I have grabbed all the employees with all the columns. I have mentioned a condition, that is where my department ID should start from 20 and it should end at 100. I need all the numbers in between 20 and 100. So if I press Control Enter, I have got all the department IDs starting from 20. Here 20 is not included. Okay. And when you look at here, it has ended at 99. Okay. Why? I'll show you. For that, you just have to look at the original table for once. See here. Now the department ID, does it have any 20 here? No, it does not have. After 19, immediately it is getting started with 22. So that's why 20 is not included. And later, when you look at here, does it have any 100? Number 100 here? No. It has only having 99. Okay. Let's imagine we can do this. What we can do is we can pass instead of 20, 19 and 99. So press Control Enter. See here. It has already included 19 here because 19 is itself is present in originally in our main table. So that's why 19 has included, and also 99 should be included. See 99, because we are saying I need all the numbers starting from 19 and ending at 99. It not only includes all the numbers in between 19 and 99, but also it includes in starting from 19 and ending at 99. So right from 19 to 99, it includes everything, every single department ID, it will definitely include. For that reason, what we have used between, and always remember, always remember between should only be used along with and operator. So this is the thing that you have to remember. Without and, this would be a blunder. See, if I remove and if I place comma, this is a syntax error. And if I remove this comma also, this would also be a syntax error, right? So that's why we have to always maintain and operator whenever we use between. So this is the use case for between. Okay, so I hope you have got some better clarity regarding relational operators, and in the next video I'll be explaining about limit and offset. Those are the most important concepts. Uh, it also plays an important role in terms of uh, optimization or performance improvement also. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Just save this playlist for the future videos. I hope you have got some clear idea of relational operators. See you. Bye bye.